Hello and welcome to your TRX workout today. My name is Charlotte Tooth and I'm going to take you through your 45-minute conditioning and recovery. 30 minutes workout, 15 minutes recovery, okay? Today's session is upper body focused, it's advanced level, and we're going to really push ourselves. What is on the menu? We've got a warm-up, we've got an AMRAP, we've got a superset, really getting those arms going, and then today we're going to finish with an upper body ladder, okay? That is going to be a killer right at the end, okay? So get yourselves ready. You need yourself straps set up at mid-length, mat laid out on the floor, and then make sure you've got yourself a slam ball as well. Now listen, please make sure it is a slam ball. Slam balls go dead at the bottom. They don't bounce back up like a bouncy ball, all right? That would be a real shock. So from here, we're going to go right away into our warm-up. Let me just get this timer on. There we go. All right, so we're standing facing in towards the anchor point. We want to make sure that the straps are at mid-length, all right? Elbows in line with ribs, step your left leg in front, right leg behind. You're going to bend both knees, dropping your back knee to the floor, keeping the chest up, and then simply dive your chest forward, loading up that front leg, lengthening the hamstring. All right, one bend and one extend. Now, as you're moving through the two positions, I just want you to feel that left leg is doing most of the work and the right leg is barely doing anything. We're just warming up the hips and also lengthening out through the lats and the back, ready for all the work we're about to do later. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, into thoracic twist. So hold on to both of the foot cradles with your left hand and stand facing sideways to anchor point so that your right hip is closest. Right leg forward, left ball of the foot digs, and right arm goes up and over. From here, you're going to reach up and out, lean away from the straps, look back, and then come up and over, come in, and reach up and over your front arm. You go over and out, and then up and in. If it feels awkward, just step your back leg out a little bit wider, especially if you're on a slippy surface like me, and try and find that stretch all the way along your mid-back. All right, we've got 10 seconds, team. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and switching sides. All right, so grab a hold of the handles, stepping your right leg forward in front, left leg behind, and you're gonna bend both knees. Then when you're ready, dive forward, lengthen the right hamstring, reach your arms forward. So ideally, I wanna be relatively far back away from the anchor point so that I can get a nice stretch through my shoulders. If you're not getting that, feel free to bring your hands a little closer together so you're narrowing the arms. And then when I bend the knees, I want to feel like my right leg is taking up most of the weight. I'm just really warming up the hips, ready for the slam ball exercises. All right, so you got 10 seconds. Great, on the next one, stand yourself up, grab a hold of the foot cradles with your right hand. Turn yourself sideways, left hip closest, left leg forward. Dig your toes back and then send the arm up and over. And then it makes a bit of a rainbow shape. It goes up, it goes out and back. You extend your right arm and then you pull back in. Again, if it feels awkward, back foot is slightly out to the side, so you've got something to lean against as you come. Take your eye line with your hand, you're getting a nice twist through the upper back. Great, last one. All right, come on back up. Go ahead and let go of the straps, and the last exercise is going to be on your front plank shoulder taps, so anti-rotation exercise. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Step your legs back to about hip width apart, and then from here, tap one hand to opposite shoulder, really nice and slowly. Big push through the arms so the rib cage isn't sinking. You want to lift out of your shoulders. Spread the fingers and just get used to loading up the wrists. This is an advanced exercise, obviously, we're advanced class, but if you need to modify, you can pop the knees down. You've got 15 seconds. The slower you do this, the more time you spend with your hand off the ground, the harder this will be. Hips square, shoulders square. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, jump it in, stand up. Guys, that was your warm-up. I hope you're feeling warm. So, listen, we're just about to come into our first AMRAP. AMRAP basically means as many rounds as possible. So you get given the exercises and you just keep doing them, keep doing them, keep doing them until the timer goes ding ding and it's off. And today, 5 minutes on the timer. Okay, so grab yourself a sip of water whilst I'm explaining the exercises. Have a little pause there. All right, so I'm actually gonna keep my straps at fully lengthened because I want to be able to transition from one exercise to the next quite quickly. Okay, first exercise is going to be your squat Y. So start with your arms nice and straight and just drop your hips back and down into a squat with your hips kind of pulling back away from the anchor. You're then going to pull on the arms, lift yourself up and pull the arms to a Y position. Come right up onto your tiptoes. Come back down with straight arms, come up with straight arms and down and up. Don't want to see your knees going in front of your ankles, of course. We want to keep the shins nice and vertical to keep the load in the hips and the arms. All right, so you've got 8 squat Y. You're then going to turn around quickly. Make sure you unload before you turn around. And we're going to go for a chest press jump, all right? So for this one, I've got a hold onto the handles facing away from the anchor point. I'll start with my legs together, all right? Then from here, I'm going to open my arms nice and wide and then press the arms nice and straight. Once I've got that, I'm going to jump my arms and my legs out and bring them both in. Everything out, everything in. Everything out, everything in. Okay? Legs out, arms out at the same time. You have 6 of those chest press jumps, yeah? Last exercise is just going to be 4 slam balls, all right? So I'm going to make sure the slam ball is right in the middle of my feet. Legs are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Then from here, pick it up from the bottom, take it right the way overhead so you're vertical, and when you slam down, drive your hips back, yeah? And then again, you pick it up from the low position. From the low, pick it up, slam down. Yeah, get a little bit angry with it. So you've got 4 of those. So your numbers are 8, 6, and 4, squat Y, chest press jump, slams. Okay? We're gonna do as many as we can for 5 minutes. So set your space up. Make sure everything's in the right position. I'm going to put my slam ball just in front of me, so I've still got space to do everything. Yeah. And then we're going to get ready. All right, team. Timer is about to start. Oh, hello. There we go. All right. Squat Y to start. Oh, not a good place to put the ball. Let's put it over there. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ding, ding. So squat Y. I've got 8 of these. You know what you're doing now. You guys are advanced. You've probably done this a few times. So let's push. Back muscles working. Arms stay straight. Always tension on the straps. Up onto the balls of your feet as you come up. Nice. Go nice and quick. Remember, once you've done your 8, yes, you unload. You flip around into your chest press jumps, okay? Your arms go out. They go in. When you're ready, jump it out, jump it in, jump it out, jump it in. If the jump is too much, take it away. 6 of these. All right, once you've done your 6, drop the straps carefully, grab your slam ball, bring it in. I got 4 heavy slams. Let's go. All right, back to the beginning. As soon as you're ready, get back in. So you're 1 minute and 15 in already. Let's get it. So, straight arms. Now listen, if you're ahead of me, great job, keep going. Go quick. Yes, you always want to beat your instructors. They're the ones that are talking to you and demoing. You guys are just demoing, so you can afford to give me that speed, get out of breath. Yeah? All right, chest press jump. So 8, 6, and 4, remember? All right, I'm jumping. In, out. Make sure your straps are not touching your shoulders. Nice straight wrists. The jump looks like nothing, but it adds that extra weight as you go forward. Just feel heavier. Oh, and into the slams. So, it's a continuous work. You just got to keep going all the way until the dinger goes. It's best not to look at the timer. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. So I'm just adding a little calf raise here to give me a bit more height and a bit more slam. All right, off I go again. So, you got 2 minutes and 20 left. It's probably time for 2 or 3 more rounds. Use your first squat wide as the one to tell you if you're in the right place. If your knees are going in front of your ankles, go ahead and walk yourself forward a bit. Tension on the straps. Constant pulling back, like you're tearing the straps off the anchor point. Chest press jumps. And slams. Doesn't it feel great when you get to the slams? You're like, yeah, I can enjoy these. Get a little bit angry. Up to go down. All right, where are we at? 1 minute left. All right, get that last round done. Keep those arms straight on the Y. Ooh, tension on the straps. Not so easy when it's windy. I'll blame that anyway. Stay with it. Oh my goodness. Absolute killer, last round. Here we go. So remember, if it's too heavy, feet forward. If you want more, walk the feet closer to your anchor point. Oh my goodness. Slams. I've got 10 seconds to finish them off. Right on time. Take a minute's break. All right, guys. How do we feel? Exhausted, right? Heart rate should be up. Arms should be burning a bit. Shoulders, chest, back. You've still got 45 seconds. Grab a sip of water if you need it. There we go. Just when you thought you had lost your water, it's there. Okay, superset coming up. All right. So, whilst you're still breathing, have a watch. Superset. 4 exercises. And for this one, we'll just go to a shortened position. Now, these 4 exercises are going to go back to back continuous. There's not going to be any break between them. That's what makes it advanced, not the actual movements themselves. So let me show you. You'll know all these right away anyway. So low row to start, obviously, palms facing in. Flex your feet if you're not on a slippy surface. Elbows to ribs, extend out. Elbows to ribs, extend out. Flip around and unload into your triceps. Hands in line with the elbows. Sorry, hands in line with your eyebrows. Lift up onto your tiptoes, knuckles to forehead. All right, straight in, flip yourself around, palms up, bicep curl. Again, flex your feet, it's a pulling action. Knuckles to forehead, keep your elbows high like they're on a bench or a table. And then last one is your standing roll out, okay? Which is gonna be killer after everything we've done. Heels high, palms start down. I like to push the handles together for stability. You're just gonna lean out. Find that long line, drag down. Whilst this might be considered a core exercise, it is very much shoulders and lats as well, okay? Those are your 4 exercises. 30 seconds on each one. We've got 3 rounds, no break. No break. I know. Can't believe this programming. All right, so get yourself ready. You'll end up doing this for the best part of 6 minutes. Please make sure your transitions are smooth. As a reminder, it's always stand facing away, stand facing away. 30 seconds on each, 3 rounds. Get yourself ready for low row. Palms facing in, arms nice and straight, feet flex. 3, 2, 1. Guys, we're going and we're not gonna stop for 6 minutes. I am on a slippy surface, so I'm just gonna bend my knees a bit. If that's you too, go for it. You can even bring one foot behind the other. Walk your feet in. You know it's only 30 seconds. Make it nice and heavy. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Plug your shoulders into your back pockets. No break. Flip over, triceps. Heels high, knuckles to forehead. Ooh, extend. Now, if you're anything like me and you struggle with triceps, just focus on the core muscles. They will give you some stability. Advanced option, legs together. So that's going to get your core going as well, create that instability. Heavier, obviously feet further back. Oh my goodness. Flip back around, bicep curls. So palms face up, again feet flexed if you're not on a slippy floor, knuckles to forehead, come back out. Don't turn this into a row. Good, and a tip on your grip strength here. Grip with your outer fingers, not just your first finger. It will stop your forearms from burning out so quickly. 3, 2, 1, and here's your roll out. Flip back around, hands in line with the shoulders. I'm gonna push the handles together for me for a bit of stability, and you roll out and in. Take your hips with you. Most common mistake is that people put their heels down, and that means their hips stay behind. Your butt comes with you. If the straps weren't there, you would fall on your face, yeah? All right, flip it around. That is not a break. We are straight in, back to your low rows. Yes, elbows to ribs, chest up. Brush the rib cage, squeeze the shoulder blades. All right, triceps, second time out of 3. You can literally make yourself heavier by thinking about sending your hips forward, squeezing your core muscles. Back of your arm should be absolutely burning right now. It should be hard to get your knuckles to your forehead. Oh. All right, rest there. Well done, guys. Straight in for your biceps, all right? So turn your palms up, walk your feet forward, knuckles to forehead. Again, the closer to the anchor point you go, oh, the heavier it will be. Elbows stay high. You have to think about the biceps working. Contract the muscle. Look up to the anchor point. Oh my goodness, and your roll out. Turn face away. Let the arms reach out. Drag the arms back down. Now, if my hips are delayed, if I go arms and hips, it's not the same exercise. So everything together, everything out, everything down. Oh my goodness. Flip around. Last round. Here we go, low row. Make it heavier this time. All right, walk your feet in. You know it's the last round. I know your forearms are burning. That's all part of it. We're going to make that part of your body stronger as well. All right, flip it around. Straight in for triceps. Heels high, knuckles to forehead, elbows need to point forward. Relax your grip a little bit. You don't need to hold so tightly. Save your grip for the next exercises. Walk back if it's available. Give yourself that challenge. Straight in, biceps. Last time round. Elbows are high, knuckles are forehead, and extend. If you've got a slippy surface like me, just bend your knees, otherwise straight legs. Woo. Straight legs, toes up. Oh. Roll out last time. Oh my goodness, arms are absolutely on fire. Here we go, arms out, hips forward, back in. Super straight arms and a real awareness of your back. I'm gonna walk it back a bit, challenge myself, because I know it's the last round. If you're making funny noises, tongues coming out, you know you're doing it right. Oh my goodness, guys, incredible. Rest there. I really recommend that you release your grip a little bit. Either fingers point down, flex the heel away, or just go ahead and press your fingers to the top of your thighs, push down, release the grip muscles. You got 1 minute break. Oh, all right. So that was incredible, but we've got to keep pushing. And then once you release your grip, just roll your wrists as well, yeah? We're gonna keep pushing through to the end. Now, this last set is gonna be a ladder. It's 6 minutes continuous, and the ladder is gonna go up in evens. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, however high you can get up the ladder, yeah? Always in evens, this one. Now, there's 3 different exercises. One is a pull, one is a slam, and one is a bit of a heart raiser. So it's a really nice finisher. So for the first pull one, you'll need your straps on this sort of shortened position. So you've got a little bit more room to pull yourself up. This is a modified pull-up. You're still chilling, don't worry, but feel free to mark it with me if you wish. So when I'm sat on the ground, I want my arms to be nice and straight and my feet to be just in front of me, facing towards the anchor point. I'm then gonna keep my knees bent at 90 and just pull my elbows back behind me and sit myself up, then extend my arms out. So it's like I'm almost like pulling my curtains open in the morning and then back down. And in terms of visualization, just visualize your elbows going in to your hip bones. Yeah, so it's like elbows to hips. All right, so that's your modified pull-ups. You then got your side-to-side slams, which are very focused on the obliques, but also shoulders as well. So I'll start with the ball on one side. Please make sure it's not behind you, otherwise you get this kind of awkward twist. So I always say at your side, but you know, slightly in line in front of you, in line with your toes. Same action as before, my hips drive back, but I've got to rotate my upper body, make a rainbow slam. Pick it up, rotate my upper body, slam. If the ball ever rolls away from you, it's always good practice to pull it in and pick it up from close to your body before you slam it over. Yeah, it's just easier for your back, easier for your hips as well. All right, so each one of those counts as one. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, all right, etc., etc. Last one is going to be your thrusters, probably one of my favorite movements of all time. So treat this one almost like a prep for a handstand, and you'll get the shoulder work that we're looking for. So the hands are down and the legs are back, and all you got to do is pull your legs in, but send your hips up in the air in between. So you're going to go hips up, feet down, hips up, feet out, hips up, feet down, hips up, feet out. So you end up with a bit of air time, with a bit of time on your hands. So really working the shoulders, yeah? Hips up, feet down, hips up, feet out. Okay, so this is your finisher. This is it, this is all you've got. So you can really afford to go for it. If you're quite tall, I'm 5'4" and I'm on shortened. If you're quite tall and the pull-ups feel awkward, just add a bit more sort of a shortened length and you'll find that it feels less awkward, or move yourself away from the anchor point. Okay, so 6 minutes, modified pull-ups, side to side slams, and thrusters. Okay, that's all you've got. Cool. All right, 6 minutes on the timer coming up. Get yourself ready. Your setup will be sitting on the floor to start. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, as high as you can get in 6 minutes. All right, team, let's go. Timer is on. So I've got 2 reps of the pull-up. Fabulous. Optimistic at the beginning, right? Start it at my side, 2 slams. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Get rid. And then straight into thrusters. Hands down, legs out. I go 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. All right, 4s next. So if you're going faster than me, fabulous, keep going faster. This is what you want. So 4 pull-ups. I'm driving my elbows back, keeping my knuckles pointing up to the ceiling. Fabulous. 4 slams. All right. Now, these side-to-side slams are lovely, but please remember, you don't want the ball behind you when you pick it up. So creep it in with your fingers if you need to, then slam. Hips drive back. Get the ball directly above your head. So you get triple extension through the knee, ankle, and hip. Cha-cha-cha, pow. Last one, pow. All right, 6s. Woohoo. All right, I can feel my optimism waning, as it always does in ladders. At the beginning, you're like, yeah, 2 reps is great, life is brilliant. And then you enter your 6s, 8s, 10s, and everything becomes harder. All right, straight in, side to side slams. So I'm going to pick it up, put it down, rainbow shape, all right? Right, 6 thrusters coming up. Now, please don't forget to count, because all too often when people are doing these ladder workouts, they stop counting, they get confused. Already I'm confused. I'm like, did I do my thrusters? Yeah, so just keep your brain, keep your eyes on the prize. 6 thrusters for me. Up, down, up, out. Trying to get air time. Oh my goodness. My shoulders are fried. We've got 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. That means just about halfway through. And I'm on my 8s. Now, here's the secret. I'm actually relatively weak in my upper body. I'm very much a dancer by nature and my background. So I find lower body exercises significantly easier. If you're like me, keep pushing yourself. You will only get better at the things that you spend time on, right? So this programming is perfect for me, really, to push myself and get me out of my comfort zone. Oh my goodness, 2 more. All right, side to side slams. So if you're super, super strong and you're like, actually, yeah, sure, this is quite easy, just spend less time transitioning, get straight from one to the next. There's loads of ways to push yourself. Work to rest ratio. All right, ball needs to be in front to pick it up. Pick it up, put it down. Cha. Pick it up, put it down. Cha. None of this. None of that. Hips back, bend your knees. Oh my goodness. It's getting hard now. Straight in. 10 modified pull-ups. Oh no, I'm totally lying. 8 thrusters. See what happens when you get tired. Oh my goodness. All right, we got 1 minute, 15 seconds left. I'm on 10s. I hope you guys are on 12s, 14s, 16s even. All right. What I also love about TRX training is it trains your grip strength. This is super important as we get older, especially the hands. They tend to get very weak as we don't do any exercise for the forearms especially, and the upper back as we get older. So it really strengthens your grip muscles. Super, super important for the health of your shoulders and to help you to functionally keep moving throughout your life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, slams. Team, we have 15 seconds left. Can you get your round completed? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How are we all doing? I am fried. Team, well done. High five yourself. That's just clapping, right? Clap yourself. Get rid of your slam ball. Move it out the way. And we're going to take a stretch, all right? 15 minutes just for you to reset, connect with your breath, and just take the time to come back to some sort of normal breathing rate. Come down to the floor. Take your water down with you if you need. All right. All right, let's start in a child's pose. So we have our knees as wide as the mat. We have our heels down and we sit back on the heels, reach the arms forward. So we're basically just pressing the armpits towards the floor. Now, if you've got lazy arms, if your elbows are bent, you won't feel much. So straighten your arms like you're trying to reach for something just out of your view. And then push your armpits down. And the closer together your hands are, the more intense the stretch will be. All right, just walk your hands over to the left diagonal and lift your hips up a bit. Once your hands are on the left diagonal, put your right hand just on top, and then with straight arms, again, push your hips back. And you should feel an almighty stretch along the right side of your body. So right armpit, right rib cage. If you don't feel it, just shift your actual rib cage to the right a bit. It's like you're cleaning your floor with your chest. It's like you want to shift sideways to the right. Fantastic. We'll switch sides here. So walk your hands to the right diagonal. Left hand goes on top. Again, just make sure your hips are on top of your knees here, and then push back so you end up with a bit of an arch in your back. Straight arms, left hand on top. And then again, if you don't feel it, pull your bum back and push your ribs to the left side. Lovely. All right, when you're ready, come back through center. Oof, walk it back and just take a second to roll the shoulders. We're going to move into the wrists, which I don't find that many people stretch at all. Listen carefully for the cueing, because obviously I'm not too close to the camera. So for the first one, you want to start in all fours. Spread your fingers, and at any time, if these exercises become uncomfortable, you just need to shift your bum away from your hands so there's less load on your hands. So just start, first of all, shifting as far forward as you can and back again. Elbow creases pointing forward, externally rotate the shoulders. Right, now come back, start to turn both fingers to point outwards, so sort of, what's that, 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock? Brain's gone, advanced workout. Turn your fingers to point all the way back, so they keep going the same way, and your fingers should be pointing towards your knees. And then again, just rock back and rock forward. So it's two things here. It's a stretching of all the tendons, the muscles around the wrist, and then it's a strengthening, because I want you to load it up and really push into the floor like you're pushing the mat into the ground, making an imprint with your hands. Oh my goodness. All right, now listen carefully. I want you to turn your fingers to face forward again. Now, turn your fingers to face inward towards one another, and then keep going the same way until you can't go any further. Most people won't be able to go very far here, that's all right. And then again, just rock back and forward. You'll get this sort of like nervy stretch along your wrist. If it doesn't feel good, don't go so far back, all right? Take it nice and easy, nice and gentle. All right, and then when you're ready, just turn your palms to face upwards, so that it's like you're showing me a brand new ring, and then you put your hands on the floor. Now for some of you, this is gonna be incredibly uncomfortable, so just get used to being there, maybe rocking back a little bit. Others of you will feel like there's no stretch at all, so once you're there, you make a fist with your hands as if you're trying to grab something in your hands and hold it nice and tight, and then release. And then a fist with your hands, hold something really tight, and release. One more. Now make a fist, elbow creases forward, releasing those forearms. Mine are quivering after all that work. And release. Come off your hands and just shake off those wrists a second. And we're going to come into your thoracic twist. So if you bring your hands directly under your shoulders, take the right hand behind the head, and then just inhale and lift the right elbow up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, just bend your left elbow and tap the right elbow on the floor. So just open the chest up to the ceiling, and then bend the left elbow to tap the right elbow on the floor. One more. Great. Now, as you bring the right elbow towards the ground, clasp your left hand on top of it, and then push your elbows into the floor to twist in a prayer position. I'll face you for a second so you can see. I've got my hands together, and I'm trying to get my thumbs in line with my sternum. So push and sort of lift your chest up a little bit. Yeah? You're still on the other side. Sorry, I was just showing you so you could see. Oh. All right. Second side thoracic twist. So left hand behind the head, open up the chest, look up to the ceiling, and then just simply bend the right elbow to tap the left elbow onto the floor. Lift up, open, tap down and close. Last one. Fabulous. Keep the elbow where it is, clasp the other hand on top, and then push into your hands to create a nice thoracic twist. If my weight is too far back, I won't feel anything. I kind of need to be on the elbow and loading up the elbow so I can twist. Nice, guys. All right, when you're ready, gently come back through center, and we'll take a hip stretch with a chest release. So if you just simply step your left leg forward, tuck your tailbone under, and then just interlace your fingers behind your back, pressing your chest forward and pulling your arms back. Your palms can face you, or they can face away from you, depending on how you feel. All right, gently switch sides. So stepping the right leg forward, again, tucking the tailbone. Why do we do it? Obviously to change the shape of the pelvis so we can create more space at the front of the left hip. Yeah, so tuck under, lift out of your hip bones like someone's pulling you up to the ceiling, and then interlace your fingers the other way, so other finger on top, and press forwards. All right, gently release, come back. Come all the way up to standing. And for this last one, We're going to be holding on to the foot cradles, and it's a bit of a weird setup, so I'll show you facing away from the camera. So just go ahead and feed your right hand behind your back, and then grab hold of the foot cradles with your right hand, and then just walk out until it feels like your arms being pulled behind your back. Free to offset your legs, so one leg is in front of the other. Lean away from the anchor point slightly and feel that your right shoulder is being pulled down and back. Square your shoulders, square your hips, and then tilt your head towards the anchor point. It's like an almighty trap stretch. The traps run from just below your ear into your shoulders. And it's an incredible stretch, especially for those of you that are a little bit like me, like relatively weak in the upper body and tend to take over with all the wrong muscles. All right, switch sides. Oh, gently release off. So you flip around, left hand behind your back, and then just grab hold of the foot cradles. And if you're too close, you won't feel anything. So you have to walk away until you get your, I call it the sweet spot. And then you stagger your legs. It needs to feel like your shoulder's being pulled down and back. And then when you've got it, you just tilt your head towards the anchor point. If you feel a bit off balance, you might need to bring your feet a bit closer to the anchor point and then lean away from it. Nice. Now you might not feel this stretch at the beginning, but as we go through exercises, and we did all the work today, you will feel all these supporting muscles and these structures around your shoulders actually working quite hard. So you wouldn't have felt this when we did it at the beginning, but now a huge almighty stretch. Great, guys. All right, this really is your last stretch now. So go ahead and grab hold of the handles, chest stretch coming up, facing away from the anchor point, arms bent at 90 degrees, and then just walk forward, until you feel like you're getting a stretch just at the front of your pecs, and then just hold on to it. So if you don't feel anything, it might be because your feet are too far back. Just get your feet forward and kind of push your chest out like you've got a brand new t-shirt and you're showing it off. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, gently, gently release. Thank you so much for joining me. What an incredible workout we did today. Upper body advanced workout. So we did that 30-minute work and then 15-minute reset. I really recommend that you do these videos and then you try them again like a week or so later and just kind of roll them around so you can see how you're improving over the months. It's a really nice way to program the workouts as well. Let me know how you get on. If you have any questions, any feedback on any of the exercises, my name is Charlotte Tooth and you can find me on Instagram at Charlotte_Tooth. And as ever, thank you so much for your effort, your energy and your determination. I hope your arms feel incredible. Guns are out. Guys, have a fantastic day and I'll see you all again soon.